What's up, guys? It is TGIF, and excuse me while I turn my TV down. Look at my body, lopsided. Y'all don't feel good at all. My head hurts. Like I have a really bad headache. I remember when I was working at the hospital, one of the nursing supervisors told me if you drink black coffee, the caffeine kind of helps. I don't like black coffee, but my head hurts really bad. I'm trying to work from home, so. Oh, who drinks black coffee? Maybe this is, ooh, this is strong. I can't. I cannot drink black coffee. I tried. It's not working for me. I cannot drink black coffee. Oh, and it has such a bitter taste to it. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. Maybe my head hurt because I haven't eaten this morning. I don't know. I know I just have a really bad headache I can't seem to get rid of. And it's so weird. That's better. My phone wouldn't ring now. Hold on, y'all. I wanted to get up today, put in my makeup, and after finishing work, run some errands, but my head is hurting. I might have to wind up taking a nap. I probably need to eat. That's probably what's wrong. That's probably definitely what's wrong. I need to eat. And I don't know what I want to eat. And I don't feel like cooking anything. Yeah. I don't feel like cooking nothing. So what I'm gonna do is, I want to order DoorDash. A Postmate. I am hungry, y'all. Eat some of these raisins. I don't want no raisins. I need something to eat. Yeah, let me run and get me something to eat. This coffee did help though. The 2 sips that I took while I was black. I don't understand how people drink just black coffee. I cannot. I've tried a couple of times and I can't. Even when I was working at the hospital and I would stay so stressed out, my head would hurt all the time. And this is the first time I've had a headache in a long time. But when I was working at Sharp, I used to get migraines all the time. I would go in my office and just turn the lights off, honestly. And what you guys don't know, I used to do videos in my office as a distraction to the stress that I was experiencing. So you guys helped me get through a lot of stressful moments when I was working at that place. A lot. Like, my staff was, not all, but there were a couple of women in there who had some problems, some real big problems. And especially one woman. I remember I was talking to her and she was the biggest bully in the department. And I remember I was talking to her one day and she either coughed or sneezed and her top teeth came out. And I think she was so embarrassed she just picked them up and stuck them back in her mouth. I was like, oh. And she was a big girl. Like, she would literally sit there and eat a family-sized bag of potato chips. But I thought she was a beautiful woman, but evidently she had internal issues that she wasn't dealing with. So she was bullying people to feel empowered, where she really felt weak. But anyway, I remember I saw her after resigning from that job, and we were in Walmart, I think, and she came into Walmart and went to use the restroom, and I was waiting outside of the restroom for my daughter. And when she saw me, you would have thought she saw a ghost. her head went immediately down and her eyes went away, and I was like, okay, so you knew. Because I told people after I left, people would contact me, like, how you doing? I was like, listen, I started blocking I blocked several people the day that my last day, I blocked several people. I was like, I don't want these people ever contacting me again because these are terrible people. And I just don't, I think people know what they do when they doing it. I don't think people do things and be like, oh, I didn't realize. No, you realize. You just hope that everybody else is okay with your nonsense. Yeah, so anyway, I was telling people that that she was a bully. I felt she was a bully, and I felt she was a coward, and I didn't like her as a person. And if I was not working with her, I would never talk to her. I would never engage with her because she's not a nice person. So when she saw me in Walmart and she held her head down and turned her eyes, I was like, you know. That leads me to believe when people do stuff to you, they know what they doing. Yeah, they know what they doing. They just hope you don't understand and realize what they doing. But yeah, you guys helped me get through a lot of stressful days when I was at that job. I mean, and I did finally have to make a decision on whether to stay and deal with it or just leave. And it weighed on me a long time whether I should quit or stay and fight through it. And I remember I went to the emergency room and my doctor at the time said, listen, your blood pressure is ridiculously high. We don't even understand how you're not having a heart attack right now. They was like, we're going to have to check you in. I was like, oh, please don't check me in. Please don't check me in. He said, I'm going to give you the 8 o'clock. I'm put in the chart. You got to 8 o'clock for your blood pressure to come down. If it's not down, we have to check you in. He said, but we cannot release you to let you go home. Because if you walk out this door with your blood pressure that high, you could stroke or have a heart attack and we'll be liable because we knew what condition we let you go in. So I stayed there till 8 o'clock that night thinking, is this worth it? And I'll never forget what he said. He said, if you quit, they can find another supervisor. He said, if you die, your family can't replace you. He said, so the choice is yours. And I was like, oh. And that kind of helped me make my decision. I was like, no, this is too much stress. And I remember I asked the one girl, her name is Laura. And I said, listen, have you ever gotten into a fight? She said, and this is the one I said it was a bully that I ran into in Walmart. She said, no, normally my mouth keep people off of me. And I said, girl, back in the day, your mouth would be just the thing that made me knock your teeth out your mouth. It was another girl there. Her name was, we're just going to call her V. And Laura was mouthy, but V was aggressive. And these are older women, y'all. And I'm not talking about no young girls. These are older women. I remember V came into my office one day and just started banging on my desk. I'm trying to talk to you. You need to pay attention. I was like, what did they do this at? Like, what's going on here? I asked her to leave out my office and calm down and come back in and talk to me. But I remember when I had to terminate her, and this lady had been there 29 years. So let you know she's an older woman. They asked me, was I scared to go to my car because she might show up with her kids. I was like, scared to go what? Do what? I said, tell that lady. She know what time I get off, and if she ever want to meet me, let's meet across the street at the shopping center. That way she won't get arrested and I'll still have my job. Because we can take care of this behind the building. I'm not playing with these people. I was not playing with those people. And that's how mean they were. Like, why should I be scared to walk out the door because you did? Why should I be scared to leave my job because you did something wrong? That was just ridiculous to me. Like, come up there if you want to. But I knew she wasn't really about that life. That lady was into more like, woe is me. Pay attention to me. If you're not giving me the attention I need, I don't like you. And she would get aggressive if you was not paying her any attention. And she would create situations and become a victim of it. Sound like somebody on YouTube we know. What's the file? Never mind. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. These alliances and fraction of alliances and renewal of alliances. Y'all don't know these people for real. These are YouTube ships. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't understand. I mean, no, I'm not going to go into it. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah. I'll be back. Y'all.
Including existing customers.
I'm gonna leave it right. When you talking about when I'm filming? No, this is the area I want to film in.
You gotta hold it like that?
Download the app and try.
Well, I'm just testing it out right now. Y'all, what I'm doing is testing out my ring light that I bought like months ago when I was staying with my son.
The assessment takes into account the things that matter.
So I was testing out areas that I could sit and film if I want to do a sit down vlog. My son Trayvon is here with me. I guess he's supposed to be helping me out. I don't know what he's doing.
Nope, I was just observing. I wash my clothes, I'm helping myself.
See, he came over here to wash his clothes. But yeah, I'm testing my ring light out and trying to figure out a good area to film because I've never had an area where I could just sit and talk and film. I think I like this area right here, but then I have a large area by the window that I could film over here. I'm just trying to figure out what's gonna work for me. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this large space right here, y'all. But I was actually thinking that might be a good place to film instead of just filming right here. Y'all know, actually, yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know. But I like this area over here. Oh, don't mind my mopping bucket because I was mopping the floor earlier. But yeah, I was thinking about right here. What y'all think? That might be a good area to film. And I've never had a ring light before. All the years I've been vlogging because I kind of just go with the flow. But I was thinking like if I wanted to do a sit down vlog, yeah, my ring light, this works and it adjusts to different colors. Vaughn, let me see. Yeah, you can turn it down, turn it way up.
You said you can adjust in different colors.
Yeah, look, watch.
Like an off-white.
Yeah, I like this color actually. What y'all think?
Something that
This color, with it bright like this, or dimming it down. I like this one better, actually. Yeah, pretty much like this one. I think this would be a good location. I just got to figure out a right position. But anyway, I was talking about earlier, let's turn this off. Earlier, I was talking about relationships and how people get on YouTube. My lighting's on. How people get on YouTube and form these YouTube ships and then they fracture. Let me just say this. I watch how people treat other people. That's a telltale sign of who they are and how they're going to interact and treat you. If you see that somebody is willing to dox and just be mean and malicious for clicks and views, off camera, that's probably not a good person. And they're empowering themselves by being malicious. That gives you a hint of who they are off camera. And if you think I'm referencing a certain young lady, I am. How you build your channel is what you're gonna attract to your channel. Now, I started following her a long time ago when she said she was a prophetess. I was like, oh, okay, this is a positive person. Then, how you go from a prophetess to cussing people out and twerking and coming up there and shaking your breasts on camera and just acting a donkey on camera? But you say you started your channel by saying you're a prophetess. And the people, if they wanted to know where their future was going to go, should come to you and talk to you, and you would be able to get them insight. Don't look like she have insight to her own life, to me. And if y'all think I'm talking about Five Babe, I am. And let me say this, and give y'all some insight. You don't need a lawyer to file a restraining order. There is no lawyer needed or funds required to file a restraining order. I've been watching her that long and a little past that. But when she said that she needed a GoFundMe to file a restraining order, I was like, what's she doing? She don't need a, what are you doing? I knew that money was going to wind up somewhere else, because there is no money needed to file a restraining order, and you don't need an attorney either. So, yeah, that's when I knew that something wasn't right. Way back then, way back when. So for the vacation money, first of all, let me just say this. We're in a pandemic. A lot of places are closed down where you cannot gather groups any more than 10. So if all these people then gave money for a vacation, there's no vaccine for the coronavirus. Shouldn't the money have been returned when they started shutting things down? Like, look, we don't know, we might have to reschedule, because there is no venue that's gonna allow 100 people inside. Y'all thought about that? Anyway, yeah, that part. But enough of that. That's all I got to say about that. But I'm gonna end this here, guys. Till next time, come back and see me now here.